Well, now, hold on to your britches and hush them crickets, 'cause what I'm about to tell you is wilder than a fox in a henhouse with a kazoo. Now, I ain't saying every word of this is true, but I ain't saying it ain't neither. This here's the story of how I tried to help Granny Junebug with the Sugartree Hollow church bake-off and accidentally invented the first airborne dessert weapon. It all started last Thursday, right after prayer meeting. Granny Junebug cornered me on the chapel steps, pointing that big wooden spoon of hers like Moses parting the Red Sea. "Pickle Pete," she says, "I'm one entry short for the bake-off, and I reckon you're due to try something new for once in your fool life." Well, I puffed out my chest, tugged on my suspenders, and said, "Shoot, how hard can bacon be?" I marched home, dusted off my cousin Gertie's old stand mixer, and set out to make me a marshmallow meringue surprise. Emphasis on surprise, 'cause I didn't have no recipe. I just figured if you throw enough sugar in something, folks'll forgive the rest. First off, I cracked them eggs like I was trying to win a county fair game, shells everywhere. Rufus tried to help by dumping the sugar in, only he grabbed the sawdust bucket instead. Then he slipped on a stick of butter and ricocheted into the pantry like a possum-shaped pinball. That's when the squirrel got loose, but that's another story. Now let me tell you about Gertie's stand mixer. That thing had one setting, hurricane. I plugged it in, and that bowl shot across the counter like it had a grudge. Marshmallows went airborne. One slapped me across the eyeball, and I still can't see out my left side. And right about then, the spatula launched clean out the window and smacked old man Butterbean right in the earlobe while he was napping on his porch. Once the meringue was, well, let's call it frothy, I figured I'd toast it with Cousin Clyde's camping torch. Rufus, bless him, had swapped out the fuel with some Frog Holler Shimmer Syrup. One tiny click and whoomph! The whole top exploded into flames like the 4th of July on a trampoline. The pie, if you could call it that, launched through the back door, did a loop-de-loop over Firefly Holler, and splashed right into the baptizing fountain out front of Sugarbell Chapel. Folks thought it was some kind of prophetic sign until they saw marshmallows floating. Now, I figured I'd be banned from the bake-off in the church kitchen till the rapture. But wouldn't you know it, folks were laughing. Sister Maybelle said her cheeks hurt from smiling. Even Pastor Amos said, "Well, I suppose we needed a little joy today." And Granny? She just handed me a broom and said, "Next year you're bringing biscuits." And you know what? I didn't win no ribbon, but I reckon I learned something sweeter than sugar that day. Even when your plans blow up in your face, sometimes literally, God can still use the mess to bring folks together. Like it says in Proverbs 17:22, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." And let me tell you, that day, we had plenty of medicine, even if it came with singed eyebrows and sticky pews. So next time you feel like your plans are going sideways, just remember, you might be making a mess, but the Lord just might be using it to stir up a laugh, a lesson, or something mighty sweet. And that's the gospel-tinged truth, or something like it. Lord willing, I'll see y'all next time.